and Kaddiel is back on the channel. Unfortunately, we missed the start of it because Clash of Clans did not tell me it was live. Hopefully they can fix that glitch at some point, but I am super excited for this today. Kaddiel, simply put, a top 2 or 3 Legends hybrid player in the world, and we all know that. Oh no, hooked with the jigs. That Coco Loon was kind of hiding the Queen's health there. Coco Loon was kind of hiding the Queen's health, and therefore the ability went off. Now, if you guys like Kaddiel, and his attacks, he does have a Twitch channel. I have shouted it out a few times before. Make sure you go drop him a follow. I try and watch him where I can. Even though he's not, speaking English, he still says hi to me. Really nice person, and obviously, the quality in the attacks is there. You're not going to get many better hybrid players in the world than this guy, and he does them live on stream, which I respect so much. I struggle to do my Legends hits on stream. And Kaddiel's up there taking on the toughest bases in the world. Notice how, despite popping his queen, he still managed to keep her alive. Look at the king go into that wall as well. That would have been deliberate. He got the king and the P.E.K.K.A in there. Unfortunately, it's a Lava Hound CC, which is going to tie up our RC for the next 45 minutes. We also had to use the poison as well. There's our last heal. Despite everything that went wrong at the start of this, it's not looking too bad. He needs these hogs to go get the eagle. They go for the eagle. This queen's alive. I'm not sure there's a lot that can kill her. This looks pretty wrecked to me, chat. This looks pretty wrecked to me. Wow, he got it. He popped his queen ability like 20 seconds into the battle, and he still destroyed this space. 3 wall breakers there to help do some damage to the Wiz Tower. And what else would you expect from Kaddiel than a 2-minute hybrid triple? He's top 100 in the world for a reason, and let's see if he can continue on with the triples today. Kaddiel coming in again here, and he's running into, I think this is who built this base, chat? It's Klaus, right? I've asked this so many times on the channel. You guys tell me each time and then I forget. But regardless, a toxic box space. Now, this is Kaddiel's second account here. He's got like 4 or 5 attacks left on each account here, so we're going to count that as 8 as one day. But both of these accounts are seriously high in Legends. I've seen both of them in the top 200 at times. So, I mean, simply put, this account is competing at the top. No different to his other ones. So expect to run into some rough bases like this one here. If you want to push high up in Legends, you got to know how to take down this base. Because this base is kind of just what you expect to see at the top of the Legends. Legends League is not really about who can triple, the ring bases the best. It's who can take down these ugly box bases, such is the meta. I don't think that wall breaker made it. Did it? No, I don't think it did. So he's going to use his last Coco Loon. I assume he's going to sneak in the wall breaker. The wall breaker doesn't go for the junction, but it still gets it. Nice. Oh, look at this charge. This charge is money. This charge is money. We've only just used our first rage. Notice how he uses his CC rage first, because it's kind of split from the others. You're probably better to use that when you're under less pressure. Makes sense. Now, I'm not sure he's going to get a CC pull with this as well. Hybrid, interesting in the case that you can kind of get away with not pulling the CC. Still think you're better off doing it, but you can get away with it. Heal goes down. Gets actually the miners nicely. Is he watching his queen? Yes. Look, he puts that freeze and rage down. Now he's going to focus on the hybrid. He's popped the warden as well. King ability is going to go off. Unfortunately, he didn't get his king in the... his King's Barbs in the Warden ability. That would have been OP. Nice heal, and we're looking really good now. Look at this. This scatter shot can't do anything. This scatter shot's going to be locked down to our queen, who's doing the smart thing and not going in that town hall poison, and this is smashed. Absolutely smashed. Holy moly. It's not even close. 2 swag abilities by the look of it to me. So much hybrid up. And Kaddiel destroys this box, and I will say, hybrid goes okay on box bases. It's not, like, the best base layout for it, but it goes okay on these box bases, and that's one of the strengths behind hybrid over, particularly Queen Charge Lalo doesn't go as well on the box bases. But yeah, Kaddiel making it look easy and gets another 40 trophies. Kaddiel is live again here. Coming up against another box base, kind of what we expect. Now, I actually talked with Kaddiel in clan chat between these hits, and he said that box bases are really difficult. So maybe I gave Hybrid a bit too much credit on box bases. I've always felt that it's quite strong. Oh, did he know that was there? I wonder if he knew that was there. Oh, but this isn't an interesting box base, this one. I wonder if he's happy just getting the Town Hall. Because generally what you kind of see with people that hybrid box bases is they go into this compartment and then they'll try and go into this one and get the Town Hall. Or they'll go into this one and hybrid straight through the Town Hall. That's kind of what I do. But, because I just don't like charging the Town Hall. There's so many problems with that. But Kaddiel, obviously experienced Queen Charger, feels okay doing it. Now, will he be able to make sure the Queen doesn't go on that Town Hall poison? It actually looks good to me. Actually does look like the Queen's going to go in here, rather than onto the poison. Notice, though, that poison's nearly subsided. Single Inferno, as is pretty typical behind the Town Hall these days. And we use the Invis there. I like the use of the Invis there. Obviously, he could have used the Freeze, but the Freeze is useful for his hybrid. Whereas the Invis really isn't that useful for his hybrid. So if you don't know if you're going to have to Freeze again for your Queen, then use the Invis first. Nice wall break. Oh, this should be good. I was saying this in between attacks. Watch how quickly he can deploy his hybrid. I kind of missed it there. If you're on YouTube watching this, go back and watch how quickly he could deploy his hybrid here. That was insanely fast. That was insanely fast. And for those on Twitch, I don't know. Guess we'll look out for it in the next attack. But yeah, hybrid coming through. There's the first heal. We've already wardened as well. Second heal goes down. Queen is still up. We've just used our third and final rage. This looks pretty crushed to me. We've still got the King ability, so he's going to clear most of the outside of the map. Look at that Golem King skin. I love it. I'm thinking I might run it. I know the Hook to Clash channel logo has the P.E.K.K.A. King on it, but like, tell me that Golem King's not sick. And mind me not really commentating much of the attack. It's just the exact same result as all the other ones. Kaddiel's crushed this. This isn't even close. Now, it helps that he got the Tesla farm out basically for free. But even then, he's got all 4 heroes up. Queen ability and RC ability. And is there any box base that can stop Kaddiel? Kaddiel live again here. Who would have thought? Another box base. I know it does get a little repetitive, chat. And personally, I would prefer if there was, you know, more diversity in bases up high. But I guess there's a reason people run these bases. They're just super toxic to attack. But I'm glad we've run into different boxes. We've run into 3 completely different boxes so far. Obviously, this one's similar-ish to the Klaus box base that we saw before. But it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same, and there's enough difference for me to say, well, I'm actually going to take something out of seeing this attack. Now, he's not wall breaking. He's trying to pull the CC. Kaddiel's as good at that part as anyone. He's trying to pull out the entire CC before he deals with the Town Hall, because he can't deal with the CC when he's on the Town Hall poison and the singles on him. That's just a death wish. Thankfully, though, he gets it out like that. Still unfortunate timing. He rages. Look at the perfect timing of this rage, by the way. Queen takes the Town Hall, then immediately switches. That's just perfection. There's no other way to put that. And it was so good that he brought out those archers early. Yes, it cost him 2 hogs, but that CC would have been so much harder to freeze if he didn't bring it out early, because obviously those archers, he wouldn't have been able to freeze all the archers, the headhunter, and the hound. But instead, able to get it all, and he's going. And we're actually hybriding a different way. I love this. Look at it. When you see Blizzard Lalo, I loved Katsumi's hits that we had the other day, but when he hit all of those box bases, he hit 14 box bases out of his 20 attacks, by the way. When he hit all those box bases, he was hitting everyone almost the same way, and it almost got, I don't want to say boring, because there's no such thing as a boring Katsumi attack, but it got repetitive. In saying that, before I get too distracted on that, have a look at this. A, the Queen's going crazy, and B, the Warden's going crazy. He was following the King rather than the hybrid, and we lost a lot of hybrid there. The Queen hasn't got the core multi down. She would have got it down now, but she went chasing after the defensive Queen that had forced her ability. RC's ability is forced as well. We freeze. But I think he... Oh, I thought he might rage his queen. He rages the hybrid. I think we still get this. As long as they... Oh no, the miners come for a skelly. The miners come for a skelly. No way. That rage... Definitely not swagged, but definitely not getting the value we needed. But it's still a triple. There's not enough damage on the base. And this is what hybrid's really good at. Complementing the heroes. Because the hybrid does all the tanking. You start your hybrid early to keep your queen alive. The king's on the outside of the base the entire attack. And the RC and Warden are stuck behind a lot of hit points and heal spells that are in front of them. That being the miners and the hogs. And often you'll have the heroes just clean up the rest of the base. And this is actually the first time to... Wait, what time? Where did all the time go? Chat, I looked a second ago, it was at 40 seconds. That went from 40 seconds to 6 seconds so quickly. And Kaddiel gets only the 32 cups there. Rip. My bad. My bad, Kaddiel. Let's see if he can turn it around in the next one. Kaddiel live again here. That was a heartbreaker of the last attack. Let's see if he can undo that here. I thought he damaged that wall for a second, but I must have accidentally clicked it. So this is a diamond base. Normally, pretty nice for hybrid, but this one's not looking so nice for a few reasons. The main one being this core of the base. With the double bomb tower. Those bomb towers aren't set up to stop Blizzard Lalo. Most bomb towers these days are set up to stop Blizzard Lalo, because Blizzard Lalo is probably more common than hybrid at this point. He nearly lost his queen. His queen was 3 health from losing her ability entirely. I'm surprised. The Headhunter must have just died there or something. That's really unfortunate queen ability pop. Oh no. Well, the last time his queen ability popped early, it didn't matter too much. But as I was saying, as you can tell on this base, look at the core. There's 2 multis. There's also a CC that we can't get to easily. And that double bomb tower. So we're going to have to warden through that. Because double bomb tower is just way too much for hybrid to handle. Now, he is going to try and wall break into the core of the base though. He wants the queen to get that. And it's definitely doable. So we're going to rage and invis here. Perfect that we get double value out of the invis. We negate the single and we negate the town hall on our healers. Look at that quick deploy hybrid. King Siege Barracks. Entire hybrid immediately. The queen needs to get that single now. We got 2 more rages for her though. I expect him to put a rage down now. Maybe not. He might need the rages for his hybrid here, to be honest. Warden's doing a great job. Great rage. Notice how he doesn't need the rage for his healers. He needs it for the queen more than anything. And he's going to get more value out of it here. We popped the Warden ability at a perfect time. And even despite losing the queen ability early, this is looking fantastic. Because the queen's gutted the entire core of the base. It's just gone. We got another heal to negate this scatter. We got a rage as well for our queen. This is crushed. Just need the miners to actually go to the queen, and look at them. All the miners are still alive. That's crushed. GG's. Kaddiel's had a really rough day on defense. He said before he started he needs a perfect day on this account. I'm not sure about the other account, but he needs a perfect day on this account because he's currently 6 for negative 240. And for those of you who aren't quick maths experts, that means he's been tripled 6 times out of 6 attacks. And so far on this account at least, he's 3 out of 3. So he's going a long way to rectify that. Kaddiel live again here. What have we got? I think this has to be described as a teaser base. So how's he going to take down the teaser? If you saw my Queen Charge Lalo versus Hybrid video, you know that Hybrid's very tough, the Queen Charge, but if he can pull this Queen Charge off, the Hybrid will mow down the rest of the base. It's just a question of if. So much damage here. Is he going to try and pull the CC early? I don't know if he will. Somehow he still needed a rage despite the healers and the Headhunter. Look at this Headhunter, by the way. Pulls Skellies. Same with the Hog. Really smart. He needs a Valk, unfortunately. That's actually a really good wizard. Because, yeah, look at that. The queen takes some time to get through the skelly traps. If you had, like, a Valk, that would be perfect. But obviously, you can't bring a Valk to this army comp. You need so much space for the hybrid. So we freeze again. Here's the problem. There's our 2 freezes gone already. We haven't even dealt with the single Inferno. Or the CC. And I don't know if Invis is going to be enough. He's hybriding really high, though. I like that. That's an insane Invis as well. And look at that. He's going to tank the Inferno. Yet again, not dealing with the CC with his queen. He wall breaks in for her. Expect a Warden ability any second now. There it goes. He misses a few miners on the left. Look at the king, by the way. Oh, if he went for that core multi, that would have been clutch. That would have been really clutch. And there's all the spells gone. All the spells have been used. I don't like this eagle. This eagle's going to stay up a seriously long time now. And with no spells, I'm not confident. But we'll see what happens. You never know with hybrid. The CC hogs get wrecked by the multi. We still got the RC and the queen with both of their respective abilities. The king finally goes down. I have no idea what the eagle's targeting. Oh, the healer switched to the RC. This is perfect. The queen's on the top side. You can't see her on her screen yet. On your screen yet, sorry. She will appear any second now. There she is. I think he still gets this. It's just time again, but he's still got the sneaky gobs. Yeah, that's a triple. Well, I don't think that's how Kaddiel planned that attack going. But yeah, we talked about it a few times today. Hybrid does really, really well because you can keep the heroes alive. And the heroes do all the cleanup he needs here. It didn't matter that there was an eagle on a multi. As long as all those defensive heroes and the CCs dealt with, we can swag that queen ability and get ourselves another 40 trophies. Kaddiel alive once again here. Oh, we've seen him hit this base already. It was inevitable though. These box bases are so common. It's interesting though that people keep running these box bases. Like, clearly they're holding really well, but like the top 40 or 50 in the world dominate these bases, but clearly it must be like that 50 to 1000 sort of range, the players you can run into, get up high, but then run into these boxes and kind of hit a landlock, kind of just get stuck, really. That has to be the case. Anyway, expect a pretty similar thing here. In saying that, I'm not as confident this queen's going to go right. Look at that. Did you see that rage sneaky gob to help on the town hall? That's nice. Just takes a little bit of time off. But yeah, this queen's definitely pathed differently. I think it's because there was Teslas last time in that 6 o'clock compartment. Whereas like, it looks like this queen's going to go left here. I wonder if that's going to change up how Kaddiel hybrids this. Obviously, he hybrided from that left side last time. Perfectly timed invis, like literally perfect. Look at how quickly he gets that hybrid down. You got as good a view of that as I could give you all day. He gets it down in, I reckon, about a second. It takes me about 2.5 seconds, I think, if I had to approximate. He's just that fast. And this is going much nicer. The Warden's following the hybrid as opposed to the defensive, as opposed to our king, sorry. Not the defensive king. If he was following the defensive king, we'd have a lot of issues. Nice Warden ability through the core. The king's still on the top. He's got so much health. And that's a great freeze. That is a great freeze. Look at that. He's doing a million things at once here, and this is not easy to do. The queen on one side of the base, the healing king ability on the other side, and this king in his raged golem state should just crush this, and that's another triple. Damn, every time we get Kaddiel on the channel, he makes me want to do hybrid. I know people have said this in the chat before. I'm okay at hybrid, but I feel like I'm better at Blizz Lalo, but it's attacks like these on box bases that just give me an inkling of hope, because Kaddiel's making this look so easy and he's crushing the bases.